Hey, welcome back to the Wildings Landing. Prior to Tropical Storm slash Category 1 Nicole. Um, Quick glance at the very messy kitchen. We're in the process of still packing things up. Yep, gotta do dishes. Got the tables pretty much cleared off and some of the chairs dumped over. The guys have been working all morning on securing the tarps a little bit better. I know, they're tarps in a storm. It is what it is. We can only do so much, but they are our protection and they are our structure. So we do what we can with them. It's where we hang our laundry. Finished that this morning. Washed all that up. We're going to take a walk around. Got the hammocks down. We have 2 of them. The grill. That poor grill. Kids' play equipment probably won't go anywhere. I might put the little riding toys under that picnic table or something, but no. It's my overzealous male dog. And my beautiful Cane Corso. Hey, Buckaboo. Hey, Cora. There's the other hammock that's down. And I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough. Kind of do a before and after. Didn't get to do it before last time. Last storm, Ian kind of hit it bananas hard. And I really haven't come out and trimmed them up or done anything with them. I simply took the ones that were bent over and bent them over the other way so that they composted to feed the ones that were surviving. Coconut palms were meant for this. They're not worried about anything out here really. Our mango tree, our kumquat tree, little moringa. There's a sugar apple back there. Pineapples. More bananas. Got more bananas out by the road. I don't know if you can see those. There they are. Yeah, they don't look so great either, but it is what it is. Wind is going to be an issue. I have no way to block that. Sorry. Take a minute and just kind of look around at the trees, and we're kind of between. We've had a couple little showers. We haven't had anything serious yet. I'm not even sure what time it is. I don't even know what time it is. Okay. But we lost a big branch out of this oak tree during Ian. We lost a lot of branches out of trees during Ian, actually. We had a lot of cleanup to do. But I don't know if you can see. Do I have it in frame? I have it in frame. But it kind of broke off up there. Yeah. Cruddy pictures. Sorry, guys. But an overview. That's the hangout spot, the gathering place where all of our tables and stuff are. Far side of that is a garden that has not been replanted since Ian. Fencing, our trash trailer. Take you out and show you my son's pride and joys out here. He converted this area when he came to stay out here. He converted this area to a corn garden, and now he's growing tons of tomatoes and amaranth and basil. I think he's got some peppers out here, but yeah, he's got a lot of basil coming, a lot of amaranth. He's got a real pretty mater down there. And these are most of these are sun golds, and they are just loaded. If I go slow enough so that you guys can see. And we've been harvesting a lot every day. He's been given them to the neighbors. I haven't canned any of them yet because we've been pretty much using them as they come off the vine. But just look at how loaded they are. Don't know what they'll look like after the storm, but this is what they look like before the storm. Looks like one of the puppies might have stepped on an amaranth there, and there's really not any walking room between. Well, I'll make sure I'm not stepping on any of these plants down at the bottom. But yeah, come through here. Ooh, I'm getting hung up. Look at those sun golds though. Look at all of the tomatoes this kid is growing. I say kid, he's 30, okay? He's not a little kid, but yeah, it is when they're ours. They're always going to be your kids. He's got some peppers planted down here. He's got peppers coming. It's got blooms, little peppers. And this is where we just harvested a bunch of sweet potatoes. And I guess we'll cut back. It's starting to rain. I don't know how long this video will actually be. Got everything cleaned up back here. Got some things under this tarp, and we've double secured this one this time too. The John Deere is up under there. The seedlings are up under there. Got some things in the outdoor shower. They'll be out of the wind. We have to take a moment and enjoy the beauty of an orchid. Isn't that beautiful? And all of our seedlings are up under this tarp. Tomatoes have been up potted, and we've got lots of things coming and starting and drying. Let's take a look at that for a minute. Roma tomatoes are looking good. Looks like we've got some large cherry heirloom, yellow pears. Down here we've got shiny, maybe one bell pepper there. Lacinato kale. That's another tomato. That's a different kale. Oh, some more green beans coming. I know you're thinking, aren't those frost tender? Don't you have to worry about that? But we've got a plan, and if I get out there through this video, I'll show you the plan. These are little huckleberries. I don't know if you follow our Instagram or our shorts or whatever, but I think I showed there's some tomato plants there too, but I replanted a lot of huckleberries after doing a little bit of research on those. And we've got seedlings all down there. Things are looking pretty good. Everything out here is picked up and cleaned up the best we can. I've got to show you this. Grow bamboo, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Do you see what I see? The bamboo growing. Yeah, those are all of our water jugs. 55-gallon buckets, extra pots. We've got a lot of our pots there secured down so they don't blow away. But look at what my bamboo did. Look at this. I don't think those shelves are going to go anywhere. I don't think I have to worry about that too much. Of course, you never really know. That's the whole thing about these storms is you never know. You don't know how strong it's going to come in. You know what the forecast says, but you don't know. These were sun golds that have kind of played out. You're going to see a lot of weeds in here because this garden has not gotten the attention that it should. Marigolds, red Reuben, basil, sage, thyme, more red Reuben, basil, rosemary in the middle, oregano. That's an oriental oregano. There's a regular oregano behind it. Lemon basil, burgundy bush green beans, which I have been harvesting from regularly. Look at all those blooms. I get about a handful a day or so. off of these and some other ones that I'll show you here in a minute. Mounded dirt from harvesting our sweet potatoes. Lots of weeds in an area that I'm not sure what is going to become yet for winter. Probably salad. Eggplant that has died off, but I have more coming. I have some chives hiding in there among those weeds. Fennel is going to seed again. I cut this back sometimes for the chickens. Sometimes I use it, but that particular one I kind of leave for pollinators. Lemon basil I cut way back right before Ian. Replanted a lot of it. Those pots have all germinated and taken off. Those have done well. My little pots of asparagus. Over here I've got dill that's starting to bloom. Lots of milkweed. I've already lost a trellis. Oh, nope, I've already lost a couple trellises. Some mint, basil and weeds, more milkweed. Lots of zinnia seeds over there to collect, some marigolds, Beijing grass, butterfly pea. Yep, that's it. Looks like the storm's already gotten that dog fennel and knocked it over. But that's okay. That's alright. There's going to be a lot more knocked over by in the morning, so it's just a matter of what. Take a look along the back fence where we've got some fruit trees, comfrey, blueberry bushes, these crazy dogs. That black one sure has been a blessing. He was my son's dog, and he allowed me to adopt him. He gave him to me after Buddy died, so that I still had a guard dog. And he has never disappointed me. Of course, I've known him all his life, but key limes, we harvested quite a few this morning. But they're coming on really good. This is an elderberry, or it's actually 2 elderberries that we haven't gotten in the ground yet. Amaranth that has seen better days, along with this 2 pretty papaya trees. Blueberries there that are doing really well. Blueberries here that are doing pretty well. There and here. This is a sorghum cherry with comfrey down next to it. We are planting privacy along our back fence, and we've got Mexican sunflowers, amaranth, a tree spinach, sun gold, or not sun gold, but sun hemp. You'll see pretty sprigs of that yellow, and then we'll have a pathway and some fruit trees. Or we won't have a pathway and some fruit trees. I really don't care. Isn't the sun hemp beautiful? Oh, love it. Love it. The Mexican sunflower, one of them. I've got several planted back here. And lots of more amaranth. If I slow down a little bit, you can actually see it. More papaya trees. More blueberries. Now we'll take a walk over by the chickens and out to what we call our field gardens. Just kind of look around. Like I said, this is the before picture, before video that I didn't get you before Ian. Chicken coop's right over there. Pardon the noise of the generator as we get closer to it. Really is a quiet little generator, but my son's tent is in the shed. Still set up. He's planning on trying to ride this out in there. I told him he could come stay with us if he wanted to, but our dwelling is quite small too, so if he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I've got plenty of food and water in the chicken coop, not just the run, but in the coop, so that if they need to stay in the coop, they can do that with no problem. Got Seminole pumpkins and immature cucumbers. Here, let me get into this garden. We kind of wrap a wire from the gate around the post, so yeah. Those zinnias have seen better days. So of those. I don't pull zinnias. When I'm pulling weeds, the zinnias get to stay. We've got a cucumber growing right there. Although I think this is a loofah. Looking at the blooms, I think that's a loofah, not a cucumber. That's a little cucumber. And this is all our Seminole pumpkin. And it's 2 plants. 2. Our first Seminole pumpkin. Ooh, the other one is sure catching up. Again, if you follow our Instagram, something's been trying to get through to it, but there's another one right there. The skin is so thick that they haven't been successful. And there's a few little ones popping up around in here too. The vines could look better, but I'm getting food, so I'm not complaining. It is what it is. I've got some Seminole pumpkins. More than I've ever grown before of them, so you've always got to look at the positive. We've already pulled one that was real small. It was growing actually on the outside of the fence, and rabbits or whatever had really torn it up. Really torn it up. We got our moringa trees and our mulberry. Another moringa back there. This is my son's Alabama red okra. Producing really well. Some of these seed pods that you see that are really big, that's on purpose. He harvested this yesterday. Gave a bunch to the neighbors. We've given some to my sister. Yeah, it's really good. We're getting fried okra now a couple times a week. It went from about once a week to now 2 or 3 times a week. So that works. This is going to be our nightshade garden. And anything that is frost tender. It has 6-foot fencing around it. And we are going to cover this with plastic. With a clear plastic. And just kind of clamp it down. Weight it down on the side. And kind of make a big greenhouse out of this. For frost protection. But we've got lots of different kinds of peppers in here. This whole row is peppers. Got some coming on there. It says that it's a bell pepper, but that's not a bell pepper. I'm thinking it's a lipstick pepper. And then most of this row is also peppers. The end of the row I'm not quite done with yet. And I've got a couple of eggplant over there and another green bean planted there. And I've got some more green beans. I just noticed that it really germinated well. I'm going to put them all along this back part of the fence. And I think that's about all I can show you right now. Don't have anything in the brassica garden right now. I don't have anything in what will be the onion garden. We're going to till all this in. Get this ready for our onions. That'll probably be here by the time the storm's over. I don't remember when they were supposed to be delivered, though, to be very honest. I don't remember. Walk out to the field. Nothing to really see, except we've already dropped the arch that my youngest son got married under. Oh, I see a hand tool that needs to be put up. And if you look out there beyond those beautiful Mexican sunflowers, probably see what's headed our way. Although I was really looking for it from that direction, but anyway. Ooh, beautiful little wildflower. Isn't that gorgeous? Cora! Cora! Buck! Come! Cora! Pardon me while I yell at my dog. She's barking at the neighbor that she sees every day. Every day. That's pretty much of a walkthrough. Oh, there comes my gruesome twosome. We do have a third dog named Oreo, who's an older pit lab mix. Buck is Chow pit lab. The only part of him that's a lab is that he loves the water. Everything else is pit bull and Chow. Everything else is pit bull and Chow. And he is definitely a good guard dog. Definitely. Cora was supposed to be my guard dog, being a Cane Corso, but to say she's not your typical Cane Corso is almost an understatement. Although I wouldn't try her. If you didn't belong here, I wouldn't try her, because she follows her brother's lead, and if her brother's not happy, she's not happy, and she has a lot more weight and muscle to put behind a bite than Buck does. So there's warnings. There's warnings on the gates. Don't come beyond this point. I'm not responsible for injury or death, because a Cane Corso can kill somebody. It does happen. It has happened. One of the warnings I got when I got her was that there was a case in Miami where 2 Cane Corsos killed their owner. They turned on their owner. My response to that was, I think they lived in a condo or an apartment or something. That's why did somebody have a Cane Corso in an apartment? But that's an Italian Mastiff. She not belong in an apartment. They're so high energy. She is so high energy. And this garden we're coming up on, I passed by and didn't say a word about. That's where all of our brassicas and things that are more frost hardy, things that can take the cold. We're going to put them here. We have no future plans for where the okra is growing, because we're convinced the okra is never going to stop growing. There's all my babies. They were running in the field when I was out there. That's how we call our dogs, just a whistle. Here's Mama's chickens. Daddy's going to check for eggs. I got four or five a little while ago. I honestly don't remember. But there you have it. Oh, cool. They've produced a lot in the last few days. There it is in a nutshell. We're going to move the generator, put it under cover. It's pretty much one of the last things we need to do, that and dishes. But I'm dreading doing dishes, so it's going to be a minute. All right, folks, I love you guys. Appreciate you. Pray for safety for all of our Floridians, friends and family on the East Coast. You are in our thoughts. Miss Robin at Southern Latitudes, I got you. I've been praying for you since we talked the other night. Got a lot of family and friends where this thing's supposed to be coming in, and I know it's just a cat one, but you still worry. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. Keep an eye out on the shorts and on my community tab, which I now have on YouTube. And we will update there when we can. This storm's supposed to come in overnight. I don't know how much footage I can get like that overnight. I'll try. But if I can't, safely upload, safely get footage, then I won't get footage. But at the bare minimum, I'll see you on the other side of this in a couple of days. In between, I'll try to update with shorts and community tab and Instagram and all that good stuff. If we don't lose during Ian, there was no cell service out here for a few days. So before we lose cell service, to my family and friends that will be trying to call and text, if I do not call or text you back, please do not get upset with me. We might not have service. So, that being said, I just wanted to give everybody that little peace of mind. I'm going to sign off, tell you I love you, tell you I appreciate you, and tell you to come back when it's all over and we'll see what there is to see. All right. Mwah. Bye.